Hi, this is Dawn with 7 is Enough, and today we're going to tell you about the Evel Knievel Museum in Topeka, Kansas.
Oh, it's so loud.
You'll get to see more of the virtual reality experience at the end, but you definitely want to plan for that extra $5 for the experience. It is worth it. So this is a free selfie booth. So she is getting a picture of herself. So now we're going to take more. Take more. Okay, Stone, your turn. Stone, quick.
Thank you. I like the blue, but I don't have any price tags on them yet, so.
Okay.
We are 13,000 square feet and 2 floors. On the bottom floor, you're pretty much gonna take right turns, follow the hallways all the way to the end of each hallway. On the back wall, you're gonna come through a jump gallery. It's really cool. And then when you get around to the right side of the big red truck, make sure you watch the video because it explains the whole restoration process and shows basically why we ended up with the museum in Topeka, Kansas. Okay. It's an amazing story. It's a great video. You'll be surprised when you see the truck because it's phenomenal. We have been open for 2 years as of July.
Yeah.
There's a guy that found this in a junkyard or somewhere, and he restored it, and this is how this all.
Yeah, that's kind of what
That's
started.
pretty cool.
I'm up here.
It says danger, live snakes. He's gonna ride over live snakes.
Ooh. It's a 1966 Honda CL Scrambler.
One of his first big jump publicly was to promote his Honda dealership. And he jumped a box of rattlesnakes and a mountain lion. But his tire came down on the box of rattlesnakes and broke the box open, and the crowd went running. The snakes went everywhere, which is what they have the rattlers.
That's
You guys, you have to see this. It's really cool. Look,
Hey, hold on, we're coming.
you can see all these guys.
This man or something else.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he was.
Who's the other guys in suits?
Cool.
Look at this one. You guys, look at this one.
Come see the video. There's lots of videos of him jumping. As look, he falls, bam, crashes on.
Yeah.
He crushed his pelvis, his femur, fractured his hip, his wrists, and both ankles, and a concussion that kept him in a coma.
They played that
For
on the
29
Worldwide
days.
Sports over and over and over, and that's what made him famous. Is that crash? They called it the crash heard around the world because it was so brutal.
Wow. It's
there it is, a
hold on, Liv. It's a 1967 Triumph.
Yeah, you know how he got this gig?
How?
He called the CEO of Caesars and be like, "Hey, there's a guy that wants to jump named Evel Knievel," and he goes, "Everybody's talking about it." I mean, and it was Evel Knievel calling. He's like, "I've never heard of it," and he just kept calling as somebody else, saying, "Yeah, there's some guy named Evel Knievel, and everybody's really wanting to see him jump Caesar's Palace Fountain." And he's like, so finally, a week later, he shows up, and they're like, "We've been looking for you."
That's hilarious.
So he was making all these phone calls himself.
Awesome by himself.
So they're like, "We've been looking everywhere."
The Cow Palace. On
The Hells Angels showed up to this jump.
the Cow Palace.
Yeah, and one of them attacked Evel Knievel after the jump, and the audience came out and beat the crap out of him. A couple of them went to the hospital. This is like manager, like leaves on one of them. Yeah, it was, look at him. See, they surrounded him and beat the crap.
Was that right after the jump?
Yeah, that's a Hells Angel over there on there.
Oh, good Lord.
The Lord of the cake in the face.
Hey, don't you love how they show the suits?
Yes.
What was broken? Yeah, shows the year of the jump, 1970, the place that he jumped, whether he succeeded, crashed, if he crashed, what broke, the video of the jump, some descriptions, newspaper articles and pictures for the motorcycle that he used.
See this crash?
Oof, that's the collarbone. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's hard for me to watch them because like
I've already explored half
I know they're painful.
I've already explored.
Wow, that one just looked like simple 13 car jump. Is that the truck?
No, this, oh yeah, that's the truck, but
You know who played
That's-
in the movie? Oh, wow.
That was attached to this rope.
Oh, cool. Yep.
Then follow me.
Parachute was attached to it.
You guys have to follow. So, guys, follow me. I know a really good
10 Mack trucks. Wisconsin, California. Here's Missouri. Woo-hoo. Kansas City International Raceway. Success. 10 Mack trucks. Pretty cool. This is back in the day before they could do all the extra little things on the motorcycles. Ooh, look at that one, Liv. So we got Wembley Stadium. Crashed and broke a whole lot of things. Broke his back, concussion, pelvis, and hand. Wow. And there's the jump. Love the way they did the layout. You don't get bogged down in a group of people trying to watch one screen. And I love that. Canadian National Exhibition Stadium.
And this one.
Success.
What's up with
1972 Harley Davidson XR 750. There's Kings Island, Ohio. This is the one, the frame of his bike broke when he landed. And he had just recuperated from London on this one, where he broke his back. Longest jump of his career, 163 feet. This one's Robbie Knievel. 13-year-old Robbie Knievel right there at Kings Island. That's cool. Fan mail.
And this little drawing.
That's pretty cool.
Evel Knievel. I hope you get well soon. That one. And there's a bunch of notes.
That's pretty
It
neat.
says Evel Knievel. I hope you get well soon over here. I think it's really cool. And it says
Wouldn't it be cool to
Evel.
come here and find a piece of mail that you wrote?
Yeah, but I don't know.
You weren't alive back then, but I mean someone else.
He barely had any crashes.
7 Greyhound buses. Looks like he jumped twice. Shark jump.
Guys, you're going to
13 live man-eating sharks in a 90-foot tank. Crashes into the cameraman during rehearsal. Yikes. Pretty neat. From 65, these are all the jumps that he did. And in orange it shows the crashes. Look at that.
barely any crashes and a lot of success.
Yeah, you're right. A whole lot of successes.
Oh, here.
Yep. Start back at the top. Look at all that.
And then down, down,
There's St. Louis.
and down.
Look at all those successes. One crash. And as the crashes were doozies. When he crashed, it was like broken bones every time. Wow. 168, 19 crashes. Wow, right? I think that if you want to come and you're not sure if your child will be interested, here's a good example. The 7-year-old is in heaven. Yeah, I think we can go up in there and look. We'll go around.
I don't see any more.
And then there's a movie over here. So this is the pretty cool. Gives you all the information. So they completely restored it. One man's trash. It's another man's treasure. So here they changed from the original red to the final paint job on Big Red was the Evel Knievel 2 World Tour paint scheme, which went from red to blue and white for Robbie. So that's why when they restored it, it had looked like this. And they restored it back to the original one for Evel Knievel. So when you go to the museum, don't miss the video. It's about 17 minutes long, and it takes you through the process of how they redid the Mack truck and the network of people that it took to get it done and why it's in Topeka, Kansas. It's pretty cool.
Evel Knievel get the idea from for his costumes.
Where?
Elvis Presley, the King. When he was starting out, he wanted to be recognized, and the two most widely recognized entertainers in the world at the time were Elvis Presley and Liberace. Now, you don't ordinarily put Liberace and Evel Knievel in the same arena, but they were the two most widely recognized, and that's what he wanted. So he got the capes.
That's cool.
There's a movie theater there that plays 3 movies continuously. The first one is Evel Knievel, where George Hamilton played Evel Knievel. And then they play a really rare made-for-TV movie where Sam Elliott plays Evel Knievel. And then they play just a god-awful movie called Viva Knievel that Evel Knievel started, and it's funny, it's bad. But anyway, it's pretty neat that they do have that there.
So this screen was pretty awesome. You can actually scroll up and down his body and you see like a skeleton. And then as you land on an area that he has injured, it will show you the area, and then you can tap on the blue like on the right side, and it will take you to the video of the accident, and you can actually watch the specific video as well. It's pretty neat. So all the toys.
They had a really cool toy section with, of course, the famous Ideal toys that everybody I knew had. They just had a lot of neat stuff. My brother had the color form set. I remember that well growing up. And I had an Evel Knievel bicycle, and they had one there a lot like it. So that was a really neat toys that they had there.
So it's a VR, and that is an original ramp.
Yes, the front part is right. point where I'll start down, okay?
5, 4,
Okay. 2, 12. Oh wait, that isn't right.
I think I'm going.
I think you are. How's that feel? Now we need to snuggle up a
Oh,
little.
where are the handles?
We'll get you on there. How's
You
that
may
feel?
have to scooch
Does
up
that
a
feel
little,
good?
Liv.
This is right.
She's a bashful little thing.
Yeah, not at all.
Now what we're seeing is 2 programs running at once. See out here, it goes back and forth where you right into the spectator's point of view. Everything she sees goes really right. Yeah.
Don't run into anybody. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead.
This is real weird. This is real life.
It's real life.
I'm gonna crash into the I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna crash into somebody.
You made it.
Woo! Yay! So what did you think?
Feel my real life.
Was it real? Was it scary?
Okay, I want to do it now.
Really? That's cool. That's really neat.
What's happening? You have to control it or you're gonna bang into a car.
He can't hear you, Liv.
I'm gonna fall. Oh my gosh!
How you doing?
It's one of the real ramps, Evel Knievel ramps.
So after the virtual reality, which was really neat, they have in the next section is about the Snake River Canyon, and they have one of the rocket cars there that they used at the Snake River Canyon jump. This is the second rocket car. This was one of the test cars that they wrecked getting ready for the jump. The actual car that was used in the jump is not there, but it's really neat to see. And it was one of the neatest things there, on top of, the Mack truck. So overall, we highly recommend this museum. You really should check it out, especially if you're a fan of Evel Knievel.
Yeah, and it's interactive. Even our ADHD 7-year-old who doesn't know anything about Evel Knievel loved
Enjoyed it, yes. There's just a lot to see. It's not boring at all. It's just highly recommended. I had a great time.
Me too.
I was really impressed with it.
So, have a great day, guys. We love ya.
Thank you. Bye.